Coffee Day and welcome to the Brew Quest. In this episode, I'm going to stick to the European style of beers and I'm going to drink a German style beer called the Maibock. Today's Maibock is going to be by Enegren Maibock. I don't know if that's actually how you pronounce the brewery name. I'm not sure if it's German or anything. I'm not sure how you're supposed to pronounce it. I think it's the last name of the brewer, but I don't know if that has a special pronunciation. I'm just reading it as I thought it would sound like. But I'm going to be drinking a Maibock. It's a German style of beer. I'm not sure if you would count the Amber Bock by Michelob as a actual Bock, but this is going to be like my first German style beer. Maibocks, I think, can be considered fest beers. Before I get into that, let me read the entry for the BJCP style guide. So in the BJCP style guide, Maibock is actually under Hellesbock, and the comment section reads, also known as Maibock, but there is some dispute whether Helles, quotations pale, Bock, and Mai, quotations May, Bock are synonymous. Most agree that they are identical, but some believe that Maibock is a fest-type beer hitting the upper limits of hopping and color for the range. Any fruitiness is due to Munich and other specialty malts, not yeast-derived esters developed during fermentation. The hops compensate for the lower level of Maillard products. I think I'm reading that correctly. This is actually also known as a Hellesbock, and I've noticed that Maibocks only appear in May, and because it's May, almost the end of May, I'm not sure when this is going to get released exactly, I decided, why not try a Maibock? So, here's, hopefully I can get some stats from Enegren, and I'm going to put stats up from the craftbeer.com website, and we'll pour this out. So, stay tuned, I'll see you after the pour. I also forgot to mention that the Maibock is a lager, so I don't know what exactly I'm expecting from it. Hoppy tastes a little bit bitter, some malty flavor. Let's dive into it, see what I get. Alright, so on the first look, color, this actually looks pretty good. I think the glass is a little frosted because it's a little cold, but it's not clear. It's kind of hazy. I'm not sure if that's from the temperature, but it actually looks pretty good. Nice amber-ish color, not too dark like the Brooklyn lager. So I'm getting like that stereotypical beer smell. Hoppy, not hoppy, but malty. Not like roasted malts, but just like beer malt. I realize I'm bad, my nose is not that well trained. But it still smells good, like, it smells like a beer. It smells like something I want to drink, so cheers. That's actually not bad. So this is actually not that bad. Not a lot of bitterness. There's something very interesting about the flavor. It doesn't taste like the Brooklyn lager. It tastes actually better. Can't really figure out what it is. It's very refreshing. It's like a refreshing taste. That bitterness though kind of hits you on the finish. It's like on the back of my tongue. There's just something in there that's very, I don't know if it's like floral. I don't know if it's like a mild sweetness from the malt, but it's something that's kind of refreshing. And it tastes great. Yeah, I can definitely definitely put down more than a pint. This is like a beer that I want to actually drink and eat something with. Like, I know the pairing on this is probably like meat, something cooked meat. But yeah, if I had this with like a steak, definitely drink all of it. So where do I put Maibock on my list? Now, as much as I like the Maibock, I don't know if it's going to crack the top 5. It's definitely better than the Amber Lager. I think it's sort of tied with the IPA. I really like this. It's not better than the Pale Ale. I think I like the Pale Ale better. I'm not sure if it was because Sierra Nevada makes that, the hops they use. It's just like that aroma sort of gets me to like it a lot more and kind of like push off the bitterness. This actually has something that, I don't know. I'm going to put this right below the Pale Ale. So it's going to go in the 8th slot. It's going to unseat the Imperial Stout. So I'm going to put the Maibock. Yep. Maibock comes in at number 8. Hasn't cracked the top 5. But it's still a really good beer. It's going to be at number 8. Would I buy more cans of this? And I don't know. So like a lot of the beers that I drink, like I drink it alone. I don't really drink it with like food. I don't pair it at all. I kind of like drink it on its own by itself. And I think I could, if I had the right food pairing. On the back of this can it says bratwurst, pretzels, roasted chicken. So something very meaty type of roasted character to food. I don't know. Like I think I can drink a lot of this if in the right setting with the right food. I think this is a good beer, and if I saw Maibock on a list, I'd probably get one to drink. Is it better than the other 5 or the 7 styles than my top list? No, but it's a good beer. It's not bad at all. I definitely drink it, and I'm definitely gonna drink the rest of this. So let's pour this out because it's still a good beer. I hope you enjoyed my tasting of this Maibock. Very good style, interesting style. If you liked the video, hit the like button. And you haven't, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers. A steak would make this 10 times better.